Hey, Ron's Bass Lessons here with Break It Up by Foreigner. This apparently is not a very widely played cover tune because I haven't seen any other lessons on it. And I've only seen, I think I only saw like one cover of it. And I've seen a couple of tabs, on the tab sites, but that's it. So anyway, I believe it's an E flat, which is the first note that you hit. And like a lot of songs, I think of this song in terms of just sort of putting together the parts and then learning where to play them. So the keyboard intro comes in, and then you come in with basically the verse, and the first thing you hit on is the E flat when you feel the build-up. There's 4 times on the keyboard, and everybody hits on the E flat, and then you do the semi-repetitive vocal bass. Now, it's played in B flat here, the first chord on the vocals, and it's all very sort of, you're not really pedaling. It's all comes in syncopated, funky times. So you kind of got to listen to it, I think, to get a feel for where it comes in. But I know once it clicked, it seemed pretty natural to me. So at first, the first chord is going to be the E flat, and then it's going to go to a D by going. Okay, so and that's another thing. If you're not comfortable with playing off the main notes, this one will get you used to it because you're playing a lot of flats and sharps. So you're on the 6th fret, and you're going to hit twice on the B flat, down to the E flat, back to the B flat and the D. That's how you, and that's a lick you're going to use over and over again during the singing. Okay, so at the beginning of the song, your keyboard thing, and then E flat, and then at the right time. Alright? And then every one of these verse things has a little lick after it. So the first one, when you change to the D, the first sort of before you do that same riff again is, alright, you're doing this sort of with the rest of the band and the keyboard, but so you're on 8, which is F, D, B flat, and then C sharp, E flat, or D flat, E flat, whichever way you want to look at it. So 8, 5, 6, 4, 6. Sorry. So you're going to use that. Actually, every verse has 4 of these little statements and stops. So you're going to actually use that particular riff twice, on the first and the third time, and then the other 2 times there's a different riff. So again, so the first part of the verse is. Distort the mic. Okay, so then it goes back into the keyboard doing its marching thing and the singing, and then you do that riff again. Same thing, same exact riff there, getting to D, and then this time the between riff is going to be. Oh, I don't know. Oops, sorry, my. Sorry. Okay, so you're going to end up resolving in the same place. You're going to resolve on the E flat, the tonal. But so this riff is starting on the D string is going to be 6. Sorry, my pot's a little dirty. I got to clean it. 6, 3, and then up a string 5, and then the same B flat to E flat on the 6. Okay, so, and then the next time through the verse, the third time is going to be the same as the first time. So you're going to hit, but by the way, it should be obvious, but you're hitting the same E flat here as you are on the 11th fret. So I like to do it sometimes on the 11th at the beginning of the verse because I get the long slide back, but, same note. So ultimately you always resolve to the E flat during the verses. Okay, so on the third time through the verse, you just did that. You hit hit the E flat, and then same riff at the right time, back to D, and then this time, oh, sorry, this is the third time, so that same, okay, always resolving on the E flat, and then the fourth time through, same riff, and then you're going to do a riff that's going to lead you into the pre-chorus. So you're on F here on the 3rd fret. You're going to go F, open D, B flat, open A. So it's 3 and 1 on the middle 2 strings. And then your pre-chorus is F sharp. You're going to go 4 times through this. Just quarter notes with the octave the first 3 times. 1, 2, and then this time you're going to go 1, 2. Okay, that's what they do, I think, anyway. So same idea. So you're doing that whole thing 4 times on the F, and then you're going to come up to E, and you're going to play octaves on E using the open E string and the 7th fret E. And you're going to go right to the B on the 7th fret, and you're going to do just like the last time you did on the F sharp. Okay, that's your pre-chorus. So let me do the whole pre-chorus. It's and then the chorus is very simple, actually, for the most part. It's just E flat, F sharp to G sharp. And that's the only thing, it varies in how many times it does it. First time through the first chorus, I think it does it 3 times. And then after that, you'll see it does it longer, the second chorus. But it's the same basic idea. So E flat. More time, and then it resolves on so eventually it hangs on the C sharp to get back to the E flat, and sometimes it lays on the B flat on the 6th fret as well, but you'll feel it and hear it. So but ultimately you're going to end up on this before you start on that E flat again, okay? So that's your first verse and chorus. And then for the second verse, it's the same chord progression, but he varies how he plays it. He plays more notes, but they're basically the same idea. So it just changes the feel a little bit, makes it a little bit more like staccato, marchy. So after that first verse, you hit the E flat, and then there's like a quick interlude, and you're kind of vamping on the E flat on the 6th fret, and then you can hit the B flat once in a while as well. Again, do it by feel. But so what happens is at the end, after you do that first chorus, you'll stomp on that E flat, and then you'll start continuing to stomp on the E flat in sort of a. And so while he's singing, instead of you just hanging and waiting to do you're going to stomp along with it. And again, you'll hear it and feel it. And then what I do is I just go right into the D. Same kind of thing. Okay? Hit a couple of, so it's. And then say that same riff that you did the last time on the other verses. Those don't change. Okay, so you're playing those same notes, and then one more time for that 4th time in the verse. That same riff you did before in the same exact pre-chorus. Okay, so you're going to do that F sharp to E to B. All right, and right, so you're gonna do the second chorus. Now the second chorus, like I said, is a different structure. I think it's 4 times straight, just like you did it the first time. So 2, 3, and then he puts in passing tones for 2 more times. He goes up here 6 to 9, B flat to C sharp. Actually, I think it's 3 times. And then you're going to hang on that C sharp. And then it does a stop. I'm trying to make sure I get the structure right. All right, does that chorus. Oh, yeah. There's a riff. At the end of that, after you do the turnaround, there's a riff. It does it one time in the song. So you're going to start on A flat, 4, and you're going to go 4, 6, 7. Go down a string on 4 in the C sharp. So, and then 6, 9, 6. Again, always resolving on that E flat. Okay, so the riff is 4, 6, 7, 4, 6, 9, 6. And that's when it stops for 2 measures while the keyboard does its thing. And you come back in with okay, so notice it's B, it's just eighth notes on B, A flat, sorry, B, B flat, A flat, C sharp, and then it goes E flat, F sharp, B flat, C sharp, and then it does the same riff you just did at the beginning of that. B, B flat, A flat. Okay? And at the end of that, it does the last chorus, which is quick. It's only like 3 times through before it goes into the outro. So let me just one more time go over the chords of that break part. So it's repetitive for the most part. So you got B, B flat, A flat, C sharp, E flat, F sharp, B flat, C sharp, and then repeat B, A flat, B, B flat, A flat, C sharp. I did tab all this as I always do, so please email me, if you want the written tab. I do have this tabbed out. Okay, so then when you do that last chorus, that one is just 3 times with the passing tones on the 6 and the 9 here. So it's like, and then it quickly to the C sharp, and then it goes into the final outro. All right, and that's all it does behind the quick solo at the end. So you're on E flat, and so you're on 11, and then you're going to move down 2 strings. So it's 11, 9, 11, 9, and then it's 11, 9, 11, 11. And you just do that every other time, and at some point there, you can hear it on the record, he adds in the octave of the B here, which is actually here on the 16th fret, because if you were playing a B chord, So, all right, and then that's it. It's just repetitive. It fades on the record. It only does it a few times, at least on the recording I had. So So again, it's 11, down a string, 9, 11, down a string, 9, 11, down a string, 9, 9, 11, and hit 11 again. That's it. That's all the parts. So again, hit me up for the tab if you want it. If you're happy with the lessons, please subscribe and spread the word and hit the like button. And I appreciate it. And I'll see you at the next one.